Hi, so I actually have got some skincare products that I want to share because today I was I should say that, typically I do not change out my skincare at all. I have tried so many different skincare brands since I was in high school because when I was in high school, one of my interests were skincare, and that's quite a few years ago. And then once this more kind of vegan awareness and the awareness around the ingredients of skincare became more like more spread in the society, I definitely adapted my skincare more in the vegan and non-harmful type of you know ingredients of skincare. So I have like a set of skincare products that I really love and I'm using them, and I have no need to sort of venture out and try something new. And I really do not want to try something new because I think that what I have is so good so there's like nothing that basically would be able to compete with it. But today I was, for a very kind of rare type of, occasion, I actually went into a Swedish pharmacy shop, on my way to the gym. And I actually went through all of the, sort of shelves and stuff. And just, I know that, first of all, Swedish pharmacies, they typically do not carry that much of interesting brands from my kind of sense point of view. Um, but I just wanted to see what they had because I was looking for some wheatgrass powder, but they didn't have that. So as I was almost, walking out, I actually saw that they had this, shelf with The Ordinary, which is a skincare brand. And I have heard, like back in I don't know exactly when this brand was launched. So I have my laptop here, so because I sort of had to check up some of these products that I actually got. However, I don't know exactly which year The Ordinary was launched, but once it was launched, I actually heard about it quite, ASAP, and I got sort of interested in see what are those products. But since I already, had my set of skincare products, I wasn't that interested in try something new. But I think the feedback and response to these products has actually been quite positive among those who have tried out. And I'm not wearing any makeup on my skin. I just wash my face, and I have actually tested out these products. So I'm going to show you in a bit what it is. So basically, I want to give you a sort of a background story because when I was in high school, I tried quite a lot of skincare products because I really enjoyed it. And I came across a brand which was sort of on this edge of being close to medical form of skincare, and I was really loving those type of products. So I was living in the North Sweden and I was using those products, and then unfortunately they got, they were stopped, they stopped producing them. And I was like thinking, oh my god, those products were the best product that I have found on the market. And it turns out that these ordinary products, I'm going to show you the packages first before I explain anything. These are actually those similar forms of products actually, because the like a group of the group of like management or whatever behind these products is apparently the same that was producing those skincare line or brand or whatever that I was using back in the days. And I think it was called Dermarome or something like this. And I really love them because they had like these active forms of ingredients like salicylic acid and hyaluronic acid. Okay, I have no idea how to pronounce it. And so the products that I actually picked up today from The Ordinary brand is actually having those ingredients, because I am, as I said, I have done my research very well-known sort of skincare, you know, when I, you know, quite a long time ago. And the things that I have sort of been obsessing about is B5 vitamin, you know, it is the best thing for the skin, and also salicylic acid, which I have in my, you know, face cleanser. And those things are like something I've really been sticking to, you know, over the years. And also hyaluronic acid is like this form of skincare ingredients, which is quite common. And I have the Ordinary sort of website here, you know, and I'm just going to read to you what it says about hyaluronic acid, you know, because this is a quite common type of skincare ingredients when it comes to these more cutting edge, you know, more like medical almost type of skincare products, you know. So it says that okay, I will mispronounce it, but anyway, hyaluronic acid is found in the skin naturally, but its natural function within the skin is not hydration, because actually this is claimed to be some form of hydrator. When it's found in products, you know, many products have used HI to claim hydration benefits, but HI is too large of a molecule to penetrate the skin and instead sits on the surface and can draw moisture out of the skin instead, you know, so it sort of has the opposite actual effect than what it actually is claiming. Let's see here. Yeah, so it draws moisture out of the skin, making the surface feel smooth, soft and hydrated temporarily, while making you feel like you need more HI after the product is rinsed. This formula uses three forms of HI with varying molecule weights, as well as HI cross polymer to offer multi-depth hydration and visible plumping without drawing water out of the skin, solely to improve temporary surface hydration. So basically, the first product that I picked up is this hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. And as I said, I am obsessed with B5 when it comes to skincare products. If I would make a skincare product, it would contain a lot of B5 vitamin, and that would be a really good moisturizer. So I'm going to show you, first of all, the package is looking exactly almost like those Dermarome products that I used to be using, but they are smaller, and these are quite cheap, you know. The price is like really, you know, it's like a low price. So I think this one is under, I mean, they are almost around €5 each of these products, and it comes in this form of medical type of bottle, or what I should call it. So I'm going to show you, because this is what I have on my skin, you know, and it comes in this form of, you know, as if you were in some lab in some chemistry or whatever type of place. So what you do is that you're going to drip some drops on the skin with this sort of mechanism thing, or I don't know what these are called. I mean, if you're a student and you work in some form of chemistry or whatever, you probably know what this is called. I have no idea. So anyhow, so yeah, so you're just using this, and it's like a form of a gel, I would say, and really nice kind of bottle. It looks quite interesting, and so I put this on my skin, you know, after I had washed my face and so forth, and then I sort of let it sit for, you know, a couple of minutes, and then I apply my normal moisturizer together with the B5 vitamin. And actually I'm going to say what happened, you know. So because of the B5 is something that I add into my moisturizer, this product sort of draw all of that moisturizer that I applied, and then it just left this form of white kind of residue of B5 vitamin, you know. So I had to sort of, you know, smooth it out or whatever. But now I know how this thing is working, and I can say that it's definitely drawing the moisture like from the skin, you know. So I think this one is kind of making the skin look, you know, plump, and so that's quite interesting. And I mean, this brand, when I actually was looking at the shelf and I saw all of these sections of different products, I got really impressed because the ingredients are really interesting. They even had rosehip oil, they had argan oil, you know, like Moroccan type of oil. And I mean, those are also things that I have used previously in my skin care regime or whatever, you know. So I know that those are really good products as well, you know. And the ingredients are vegan. I looked it up now on the website and it says that both of these products are vegan, and I think this is almost true for all of their products. And they are not tested on animals either. So these products are not sold in China because apparently it says that China require animal testing for all of skincare products that are sold over there on the market. And also it says that this hyaluronic acid B5 thing, hydration, it is actually gluten-free, oil-free, and it also says what pH value it has. So it has around 7.5 in pH value, you know, and it's cruelty-free, and it's also water-free, alcohol-free, and it is nut-free. So I mean, and the ingredients list, I mean, it's kind of, you know, it has quite a lot of glycerine in here, but not as a main ingredients. And it has some other kind of, you know, some different types of things, but it doesn't have any parabens, you know. And there was like a list of things that it actually is not including, you know, because as you probably have heard over the recent past of years that there has been this whole movement, you know, among skincare, you know, and related to the ingredients, you know, that to sort of remove all of these harmful sort of ingredients and get rid of them and replace them, and this is kind of on that sort of theme, you know. So I'm going to show you the other products because I have applied this one as well on my skin, and I didn't read what how this one was supposed to be applied, so I actually sort of, you know, sort of applied it more like on larger kind of area, but this is more like a, I would say like a, you know, sort of a treatment, you know, so you don't have to apply this one all over your face. Don't do that, don't make that mistakes. So this is including salicylic acid 2%, and basically you should be careful if you are going to be in the sun, because this one makes your skin more sensitive to the sun, and it can even give you sunburn, you know. So there are certain of these more like, you know, active type of ingredients that, you know, they can cause you some skin sensitivity when it comes to the sun. So take care, you know, and use sunscreen if you're going to test these ordinary products out. And I mean, the price, that is one of the really good things about these, because they are containing really good, you know, like active ingredients to some extent, and they are yet quite in a good price range. And one of the things is that a lot of people, you know, your skin is changing over the seasons and stuff. So I mean, if you're buying some huge bottle, you know, of let's say containing salicylic acid, you may be not going to need that specific ingredients in your skincare for the entire year, or not even for, you know, every single occasion and day, you know. So you maybe want to try out something else and sort of be able to be more flexible and sort of change out your skincare you know, products and stuff depending on what your skin sort of is needing. And these products are perfect for that reason, because the size is quite, you know, petite. So you have, this one is in the same type of bottle, and going to try and open this one up. So let's see here. So it comes in this laboratory type of equipment, and so you have to sort of, you know, drop some of these on the skin, and this is more like almost like a liquid, I would say. And actually I think you can travel with these like in your hand luggage. This is 30 milliliter, so you can actually take the whole bottle with you on the airplane. If you have like, if you're going somewhere, you're going to be traveling, these are perfect, you know. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that they are so small. So anyhow, oh my goodness, that flew away. Really interesting product, you know. So I applied it, you know, on my forehead and just randomly, you know, wherever I felt like I might be needing this. And at the same with this product, you know, it is containing no parabens, and it is let's see here what it has. So this, by the way, salicylic acid is like good for, you know, what should I say, like inflammations. If you have any kind of breakout or something on your skin, this is really good for that. And also it has witch hazel in, which is kind of calming for the skin, you know. So that's also a good combination, you know, to have those type of ingredients together. So this pH value is around 3.5, so it kind of is more acidic. Basically this is our acid, you know. And it's water free, and it's alcohol free, oil free, gluten free, it is vegan, and it's nut free, cruelty free, and it's silicone free. So maybe this one contains silicone, I'm not 100% sure about it. I think glycerin is almost, I mean, glycerin is kind of what can make your skin feel smooth, you know. But anyhow, so very interesting product, because I remember that I was trying one of those Dermarome products, you know, that actually had some salicylic acid in, and I really liked that product, but as I said, they stopped selling it, and this is like what they actually have sort of introduced after that, you know, that skincare line. So I'm very like interested to see how these products goes, because the price range, as I said, is really good, and you can sort of mix and shift whatever you might be in the need of. I'm not going to change out my cleanser, and probably not either my moisturizer, and probably not either my B5 sort of supplement thing, but these products in this, The Ordinary, is quite interesting when you want to sort of have some form of serum, or you want to do some form of more treatment, or like add something extra, add some form of active ingredients into your skincare, you know. And I'm going to have a look on the other types of products that they have, because I see that they also have some product with retinol, and I love tretinoin, which they do not sell it in Sweden, but I buy it when I'm in you know, in Dubai. So, and tretinoin is a form of A vitamin, you know, like some derivative, whatever, you know, from A vitamin. And it's really good because it's sort of, I had a birthmark somewhere here on my shin before, but it's sort of just removed it, you know. But you should take care, you know, before you sort of start mixing and trying out these forms of active ingredients, you know. But my skin is quite, I can sort of, you know, test out a lot of products on it. So yeah. So I'm going to have a look through the whole range and see if there's something else that I might want to add in and test out. I think that the rosehip oil is really good for the winter time, especially if you have more dry, sensitive skin, or like mature, sort of aging type of skin. I mean, I should probably look into some form of anti-aging kind of skincare, more or less, you know, because I'm sort of, you know, I should start to think about it, you know, at least in my mind. So so yeah, they have quite interesting set of ingredients like when it comes to these more active type of ingredients, but everything is sold on the shelf, so it's not like you need to get a prescription or something for this. So I mean, because of that reason, it's maybe not the most active that you possibly could get. I mean, if you're buying something that has been prescribed, then it probably has a more higher percentage of that active ingredients. But I mean, you can always, you know, if you're using these on a daily basis and so forth, you're probably going to get some benefits from it, you know. So I will probably see how this goes, if this is tolerated by my skin. But I mean, I didn't really find that much of a bad ingredients in these. And I'm probably not going to, I mean, these are more like treatment type of things. It's not like I'm going to be using these as any, like replace them for anything else that I'm using. But I find that, you know, it's always good to have like a simple skincare routine and then maybe add something here and there. But, you know, to try and keep it very simple, just in order to sustain the pH value of the skin and not sort of interrupt the whole system, you know. But you know, it can be quite fun with these type of test out more active type of ingredients. So definitely going to try these out. And I think these, by the way, is glass bottles almost, so if you drop them on some marble floor, be careful, you know, because these would probably break. So I just wanted to share it. And also, by the way, because I have very blonde type of eyebrows, so I do color my eyebrows every now and then, and this is the one that I'm using. It's from Depend, yeah, and it looks like this. So yeah, and I use like the darkest shade because, you know. Anyhow, so I hope you maybe got some idea from this, and maybe you can check out this brand. I mean, if I, you know, have any thoughts on these products, I might update you about it. So I hope you enjoyed it.